Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome back to Homebuilt Hearts. Where we left off, our lovely heroes, Clack, Click, and Korth was there too, helped
Yeah.
Junie and Seren defeat the monsters lurking deep within Vancor Laboratories. They were betrayed by their allies, Fred and Melissa, with Melissa running off long into the distance, never to be probably seen again. We'll see about that later. But now, as you stand there with Seren and Junie, you see that your old pal Ahriman is still standing nearby, looking quite unhappy. The statue of Ra has collapsed, revealing Ra himself to you. We pick up just after where the battle ended, with an explosion going towards the main halls of the laboratory from someone's explosive device that they used to blow up their old friend. Let's take it away, gentlemen. Welcome back.
Alright. One sec.
Need to get into character.
Alright, Clack Click. What next?
Holy raw. Sorry, my bad. I didn't get into character.
I think Korth's probably still reveling in the fact that he blew Fred up. He's just like, yes, finally.
Fair enough.
I knew I was right.
I go over to check the remains to actually see how well I did at blowing him up.
Is Ross still here?
Yes, Ra is there. He's kneeling in front of the statue, and his size is slowly diminishing till he's about the size of a regular human.
That's what she said.
But anyway, as you walk over to Fred's corpse, you see that the left leg...
Do you mean Fred's remains? Because, like, there's
Fred's
not going to be a corpse.
Well, corpse remains, whatever's left.
Yeah.
Either way, it's not too much. You find a few broken shards of bone, a few tatters of the clothes he was wearing, and a lot of blood, and patches of skin littered along the floor.
Alright. Well, I pick up some of the bits of bone just to keep for later. Unfortunately, there's none of him that I can just eat. So I'm just gonna continue down the hallway.
Jesus Christ, Zach.
Korth's a lizard. First of all, he can build stuff with bones, and second of all, he can eat human flesh. So.
And what is Clack Click doing?
Holy raw. I knew I was right. My righteous servitude pays through. My holy liege, I am here at your discretion. I'm walking over to my favorite male stripper.
Ra simply bows his head to you as a sign of thanks before looking across at Ahriman, who's just tapping his foot impatiently. That's being
I've honestly kind of forgotten who some of these people are. Modako, is he dead or did he leave?
Modako's dead. Ahriman is the guy who transformed Modako into a monster.
Ah, that guy.
Junie is the Dragonborn that released you guys from the prison.
Yep.
And Seren is the guy who's
Seren's our human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course you have the experiment woman who's lying off to the side, still unconscious.
Alright, so Ahriman, isn't he like the edgy one? He offered the choice?
Yes.
Okay.
So now we're just gonna beat his ass.
I go up to Ahriman and be like, you see what I did? You see what I did? Ah, so much fun.
I should have known better than to place my trust in the hands of the worthless.
They gave us quite the show, though.
Quite the firework display, I would guess.
Yes.
Ah well. No matter. I've got more important things to do than deal with the likes of you.
So you're gonna still try and kill us, or are you leaving?
Well, Ra's out. Ra's free. So there's not much more point of me being here, now is there?
I don't know. I don't know any of your motivations or what you're doing here.
Run along, little toadstool. I'm a very busy man. I've got much more to do than talk with you.
Meh.
Araman simply shoves past you and begins walking.
Stop that, evildoer. Your evil will be paid in recompense today.
Oh. Today's not a good day for me. Can we reschedule?
Good days are never in the hands of evil. Good is for the good, bad is for the evil.
Ah. And which do you consider yourself to be?
I am a servant of Holy Ra. So obviously I'm good. I don't know why I'm Bane now. Maybe I am evil. Maybe I was born in the darkness. Sorry.
I do not care who you are or what you do. This battle is over. I'll let you live. You impressed me more than your old buddies did.
Holy Ra. What do you want me to do here? I look to Ra.
Ra is looking a little bit exhausted, but he seems to be very, very wary of Ahriman. He looks down at you and simply says, "Call upon the power of the sun, my child. I would not have you and your buddies stick around here for long."
Very well, my holy Lee.
Give me a religion check.
This dude's schizophrenic. What do you mean a religion check? Okay, let me do a religion. 1D. Oh, that's not good. What's my religion? 7.
7. Alright. As you start trying to channel whatever power of the sun Ra was talking about, you see your hands begin to glow. When you are ready to leave, release that spell. It will take you and your friends to safety.
I thought
Thank
Ra would have had more of a deep, sort of booming voice than what he has.
Thank you, holy Mac Daddy. Everyone thinks that's cool, but when they realize the truth, they are recompensed. Shall we leave, my friend? There is nothing but suffering left here.
Yes, time to get out of here. I need to collect more parts.
You
see,
have issues.
Junie staggers over to the woman who's lying on the ground far away from you and just picks her up. I guess we shouldn't
Are we
leave her
taking
here.
the Strangler, Juniper?
Well, she's an experiment. We shouldn't leave her around here.
Very true, my friend. Come then, and we shall leave.
Alright, as the four of you gather in the center, you see Ahriman pull something very slowly out of his pocket. I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I use a reaction on this?
Yeah, also, Alex, your mic is cutting out a bit, so...
Yeah, I can see that. It's What's your reaction for?
To blind him.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, so wait.
Whoa.
Do you want us to roll to see if we know what he's pulling out of his pocket,
The decks were
or
to
what?
be avoid it, but Jack might just play around that regardless.
Okay, so does a 16 hit?
Yes. Okay.
Awesome. He's blinded for like 3 turns or something now.
Alright.
Sorry.
You
Don't even know if I
unleash
guessed it.
the full power of the sun directly into his eyes, causing him to stagger and
COUNZEL!
trip on the stairs, dropping whatever he was holding. It gives you a window to safely cast the teleport spell that Ra has bestowed upon you.
Right. So Jack is just using his ability straight away.
Wait, have we teleported yet?
I said you had a safe window. You have to decide if you want to use it.
Quick, my friends!
Click,
Gather
what is
into a
this?
group hug! We need to be touching skin to teleport.
What?
Come here, my friend Corf, my scaly friend.
I kind
I
of
need
just
to touch you.
I wrap my tail around your ankle.
Alright. Junie and
Holy
Saren
rough.
also managed to get in close. And as you release the spell over the four of you,
Whoa, we're bringing Holy Ra with us.
you hear Ra just say to you, I have some business left to attend to here. Get to safety and heal your wounds. I'll be alright now. Thank you, my child.
Very well, Holy Mac Daddy.
As you release the spell, it feels like your bodies are being split into billions and billions of tiny particles, and you become aware of every single one of them. As if they're rearranging everything about you, trying to put you back together the way you're supposed to be. The feeling slowly settles, and you find yourselves standing in the middle of a field, with a small town off in the distance.
I like kind of just make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Give my tail a little bit of a whip, you know. I
Well,
remember that it's around Click's ankle and just trip him.
yeah! Well, Corf, like the shifting sands, we have shifted.
I'm not quite sure I liked that.
You
Saren
don't like
dusts himself
feeling every
off, and
single one of the particles you are made of? You
Saren
crazy man, you!
Clack. Saren is going to
No, you're
offer
not
you a
getting
hand
crazy.
up.
I shall take it and bring her down.
Him down.
Because of it. Bring him down. Because obviously that is what he is wanting.
He just hits the ground beside you and looks at you. Ah, what the hell?
You were offering a hand. Obviously you wanted to be pulled down to my level.
I was trying to help you up, man.
I need no help up. The only help I need is of Holy Ra. And he is doing other stuff right now, so I help myself.
At least we know Ra is real.
He's always been real. You naysayers just didn't realize.
Yeah.
Well, up until we met him, I didn't believe Balthazar was real. So,
I don't really care much for any of these god-type figures.
neither do I. Where are we?
Unless there's a god of explosions.
I believe we're in a field. And over there is some buildings, perhaps civilization. You need to get better eyesight.
I meant, where in the world are we? I can clearly see. Junie, do you know where we are? You're the one who knows everything, aren't you? The Dragonborn has started walking off on his own before he remembers he's tagged along with you lot. Oh. Right. Yeah, I know where we are. We're about 40 kilometers out of Sans Fraser. That town over there is called Ska'fort.
Where are we going now?
Well, personally, I would like to go to the inn in Ska'fort and... Oh, Ben just left the call, which has...
Hooray! The evil has been slayed.
Oh, that has completely screwed up the recording. Where did Ben go?
Yeah.
Can someone ask where Ben went while I try to... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, he's back.
Oh,
He's back.
Hi, Van. Also, yes, for our viewers at home, Sam and Ben are in the Discord call with us currently. They are just muted. Anyways, where was I? Well, yes, I would like to take a rest and treat the multiple bullet wounds I have in me.
Yeah, do that. Do what you will.
Better than standing out here in a field.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you either tag along. I'll pay for rooms for the night if you want me to.
Yes. What else? What? Whatever.
You all right there, Korth?
I'm still coming off the buzz of finally getting to blow something up.
I still can't believe you did that to Fred. That was...
It was so much fun. It was glorious.
You could... If you weren't careful, you could have collapsed the entire thing on our heads, and that wouldn't have been very nice.
That would have been interesting.
Ah, you're a strange one. Anyways, let's go.
You guys are the strange ones. I'm merely normal. Or something, I don't know.
Right. He just slowly turns away from you and continues walking towards Ska'fort.
So what sort of supplies do these people at Ska'fort have? I need to pick up some more parts for explosives.
Well, they have quite a few taverns, a few inns. They have a mine. They have a decent armory. And they do have an item shop. You might be able to find something there.
Also, hang on, Alex. Up until this point, have we ever been given any gold?
I don't remember.
Yes, but not that much.
Because I don't know how much gold I'm supposed to have, or how much gold... Yeah, whatever.
We got some for completing our first mission or whatever.
Do you remember how much?
Oh, God.
No.
What? It was Madako who gave it to you, wasn't it?
Probably.
Um,
I think it was for dealing with our doppelgangers, wasn't it? Or something like that?
It was for hunting the ghouls.
Oh, that's right.
I don't remember. It wasn't...
Oh, well.
Oh, bye, Ben.
Well, Ben said his phone overheated before, so that's a possibility.
Right, okay. Anyways.
Anyway.
I don't know. Put 20? Because you guys are, like, kind of broke, but you did get a bit from Madako.
20? Damn. That's actually a little bit...
I have a day job.
What's that? Legally distinct Costco?
Okay. Wait. What's your job?
I work at the 11-7 in the name of
Oh, that's
Holy
right.
Ra.
Yes, I remember this. I remember that joke.
What sort of place is that?
It's a shop where you sell things. Like
Do they sell
pictures of Holy
explosives?
Ra YouTube.
Saren and Junie have just completely
No,
fucked off towards Ska'fort by this point.
they sell like gasoline sometimes, but usually just
Ah, that'd be
stuff
fun.
like lushies. They have those.
Right.
And
Anyway,
some of the stuff they sell that can give you explosive diarrhea.
not quite as fun. Anyway, I scutter up to Saren and Junie because if I'm on all fours, it doubles my speed.
Alright. As you approach the town of Ska'fort, you can tell instantly it's a very vibrant town. People, adventurers, whoever, are just walking everywhere, chatting, laughing. Some are even day drinking, although I wouldn't recommend doing that. But as you enter the town, you see a woman dressed in a pirate coat and wearing an eye patch over her left eye. She seems to be staring you down as you walk in, and just flipping a gold coin between her hands.
What are you looking at? Actually, no, never mind. I'm going to retract that because Korth isn't really one to talk much.
Look, Korth, one of those pirates from the movie with Deppy John.
What?
Do movies even exist in this
I
world?
have no idea what
Movies
you're
do
talking
exist,
about.
yes.
You know the movie Caribbean of the Pirates?
No.
It's one of them.
Right.
I wonder what an actor is doing all the way over here.
Yeah, don't really care.
Saren kind of looks over towards the woman and then just looks at the two of you. Well, you can either go ask or move on. I don't really like the way she's staring at us.
I'm just going to move on.
Just gonna move on? Alright.
Yep.
I'm going to send an uncomfortably long distance away and just stare at her.
She just keeps staring at you, flipping the coin and catching it with one hand.
We are now in a staring competition. I shall not blink.
Wow, he blinked.
I don't blink. Can do this all day. I can do this all day, man.
Can you now?
You just blinked.
Yeah, I know I did. Man, this shit's so peak.
Alright, so you lose the staring competition, but she's still kind of just glaring at you.
My bad, I didn't know we were doing staring competition in real life.
After a while, she pockets the coin and just walks off.
Walks where?
That was a weirdo.
She
Cool.
heads east, over towards where you can see is quite a large adventurers guild.
Ah.
So what do we want to do now, my fellow adventurers? Are we going to head straight to the tavern, rest up?
I suppose. I'll meet. Just point me in the direction of the tavern. I need to find more parts to play with.
Well, there are two inns in Ska'fort, and I haven't really decided which one to go to. Because, we kind of have... He then gestures to the woman in his arms. And
Eh?
Well, we don't really want people to freak out now, do we?
Ah.
It's bad enough we all look like we've been through hell.
Black Thick will draw enough of their attention.
I am very eye-catching.
What are you gonna do, stab people to death?
I will bash them in the head with my mace.
Fair counterpoint. Alright, we'll go to the Black Reach Storm. It's a smaller inn over the north side of the town. You should be able to find it easy. You can tell by the sign. It's the symbol of a black tornado.
Black Tornado, got it. Korth just kind of like goes on all fours and just scutters off up some buildings, you know, whatever. I'm gonna go find some parts, just any sort of parts that I could use for explosives or anything like that.
Okie dokie.
Also, I don't think I think I have like, I don't know how many grenades I think I have left, but I'll just say one. So I need to get more grenades and explosives.
As Korth is exploring the town, scurrying around on all fours, he seems to focus too much on where he's going, and doesn't focus enough on what's on his left and what's on his right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Victor, as you are coming out of an alleyway, you know, just trying to walk from place to place the fastest route, you know this town like the back of your hand, you accidentally kick something, fall over it, and land flat on your face. Korth,
Take 20 damage and die.
you feel something very hard just go smack right into your left hip and trip over you.
Alright.
Watch where the bloody hell you're going, lad.
Oh no.
You best.
Why don't you watch where you're going? And then Korth just literally just keeps scuttling off. He doesn't care.
If you watch your step, boy, or else you'll end up on the wrong end of me.
What are you doing,
Huh?
Nick?
Ben,
What does that mean?
Korth's left at this point, by the way. He's just gone.
I've just shook myself off, and I'm like muttering to myself, just wandering away.
Yeah.
I don't actually know enough about Sam's character to introduce him smoothly. As you are sitting in this lovely tavern, you know, kind of just enjoying being out of the very harsh afternoon sun, you see a human man just walk in and take a small look around before looking for somewhere to sit. He is covered in wounds and dust. It looks like he's been to hell and back, and he's been a little bit too close to maybe 1 or 2 explosions.
Oh. That's an odd fellow. I should see if he knows anything about my parents. I approach him. What has gotten you so dusty, my friend?
He kind of just looks up at you.
Well,
If only you knew the half of it, buddy. It's been a long day.
what about I buy you around and you tell me a bit?
Sure, I could use something to unwind before heading back to the inn.
Okay, I buy him around and I sit down next to him. I also get myself around, and I guess I just ask him, so what's up? So what's happening?
I don't know if you'd ever believe the story, but I've been messing with deities all day. Deities, experiments, mimics.
That's quite the story.
At this point, I'm surprised we haven't fought a dragon.
Do.
Wait.
Foreshadowing is the art of subtly putting something into the story without actually revealing the future of the story.
Foreshadowing.
Okay. Uh, is it all over now? What happened? Are you looking to go somewhere? Who is this god?
I come from the city over. Um, you know, just tried to celebrate the new year, and I found out someone's been using my face and my name to do some not very nice things.
So you could say it's like a body double.
Well, we found what they were, but if they were body doubles, then that would have been the end of it, but they weren't. When we
Oh,
fought them, they melted.
they melted. So that's interesting. I can't say I've heard of anything like that.
It feels like I'm living a fever dream. I just need a drink, and I need to go to sleep.
Well,
What?
it is getting late now.
I guess. And what about you? What brings an elf this far into human territory?
Well, that's actually a very funny thing. I'm actually not an elf, I'm a half-elf, and I've never known who my human father is, so I'm here in search for him. He's about 1.8 meters tall, with blonde hair, blue eyes, and the most shit-eating grin you've ever seen in your life. At least that's the description my mother gave me.
You'll find a lot of humans who look like that, buddy. I'm not sure what to tell you.
Oh no, I think I might need to get a little bit more specific.
That's a lot of fathers you have.
So she slept around. What's up to you?
That's just the question. What is your name?
My name's Saren. You?
I am Jebediah, a half-elf.
Jebediah is a strange name for an elf. Did your father name you?
I believe my father had, in parts, a bit of influence in my name, but I do not know why I've been given this name.
Right.
I don't mind it though. It's got a nice ring to it.
He kind of just downs the rest of his drink and leans back in his chair. Well, Jeb, my friend, I hope your day has gone a lot better than mine.
I hope so too. Would you happen to know if there's any way where you can pinpoint the location of a person or something like that? Do you know of any information brokers or something like that?
I know there's a few brokers in the Undercity in San Fraser, but I wouldn't recommend going down there alone.
Would you happen to know a party who can perhaps I can perhaps contract to go down with?
Yes, I do. If you meet me here tomorrow morning, I'll see if I can convince them to come along.
I appreciate it. Well, I won't hold you any longer. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, Saren.
With that, I get up and go to my room upstairs.
Yeah, Saren is going to just head towards the inn now. Alright, Korth, Clack. Anything up with you two right now?
Hello.
Alright, so
Hello.
have I been able to find some grenades and some parts for some explosives?
You'd have to buy them.
Yeah, no, but have I found it? That's what I'm wondering.
Yes.
Alright, cool. I'd like to buy some. So how much is it going to cost for a couple grenades? I'm going to look at getting 4 grenades and just some assorted parts, spare parts that they might have from other explosives.
Well, grenades are really expensive, aren't they?
I don't know. Let me have a look. It doesn't tell me the cost. Right, hang on.
Work here.
Standard grenades. Falling second. $250 gold pieces is what I found. I don't know if that's right.
What?
Explosives are expensive. They're like thousands of dollars in real life.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'll probably just have to get a whole bunch of parts, as much parts as like really can, and then just build my own grenades.
You could probably Molotovs would be pretty cheap. You could use that.
Yeah. Well, I've got 35 gold. I found one. Yeah, and then yeah, I'll just get a whole bunch of parts, like as much parts as I really can. Well, not yeah. I'll get 10 gold's worth of explosive parts, and I should be able to make a couple grenades out of that.
I don't know how to balance this. What was that, Ben?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
It is not -7 degrees Celsius right now, actually. Thank you, Opera.
Yeah,
I think it is actually.
Yeah, I think you're just like
I think it
schizo.
might be on something. Or I meant onto something, not on something. My bad.